Got straight to the news, allow all the bits. Sick of this basic business. London Unite, stand up in the pits. I'm done with the boring news, watch this.
How much longer can we, the general public, afford to wait before the government looks at knife crime as a priority and do the job that they were elected to do?
Knife crime hasn't stopped. We've got more deaths which have been happening with our youth, and our government isn't doing enough.
It did have a negative impact on my adolescence. So I know there's a lot of kids in this day and age that are going through similar situations, and they are emotional and they don't know how to control their emotions.
I came here to obviously come here, you know, to show my passion and show how mentorship is very important for young people, to let people know that if you're able to have some sort of connection with a young person, or to be able to, you know, reach out to a young person and help them what they're trying to do, it will take them a long way, because they will go on to continue what you've done for them.
They've already done the damage. Instead, he ain't coming back. He had a bright future. He loved life to the fullest. And the only reason why he died is because he was with a girl. And, you know, he could have run away, but he didn't let the girl. And until this day I'm chasing up the government as he can, just to give me a piece of paper to recognize my son as a hero, because he lost his life saving his friend.
I don't care what the people say, they carry it for protection, because 90% of the time you carry a knife and you will use it. You will use it, it doesn't matter who you are.
20 families have lost their loved ones last month. 20 families suffered because they're not going to see that person no more. So, you know, more needs to be done. This trust needs to step up.
Urban News London was invited outside the headquarters of New Scotland Yard on the 7th of September 2022 by Miss Farah London, Perry Blake and Sam Rowe. This is to highlight the failure of the government, the Mayor of London and the police for failing to keep our children safe on our streets.
A problem that doesn't get talked about enough, and it's something that our government isn't doing enough about, and that's why we're all here, to make sure that our voices are heard, because it's time for change and enough really is enough.
Nowadays, a lot of the under 21s and the youth of today are dying over senseless nonsense. The way I see it, my movement that I've put together was designed to create opportunities for the youth.
A lot of the kids that I work with are very passionate. They have a lot of ambition, they have a lot of potential, but they don't believe in that potential, and there's a lack of opportunities for them to reach their full potential.
To be honest, she's got to see what we deal with daily. If no one's sitting and saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, she needs to come into the community. She needs to walk in my shoes for one day. Look at my family, look at the heartbreak, look at what we go through every day, turning on the news, turning over the newspapers. Because that breaks our hearts every day.
It does exactly the same with this 21 Up movement. A lot of youth groups out there have not got any funding whatsoever. Alright, so they do it off their own back because they're passionate about helping these kids to, let's say, pursue their life. And we're not going to stop knife crime. We're really not going to stop knife crime. Right, it's gone on for 20 years. We've had the pandemic, and they're real suffering with the pandemic. Knife crime has been an epidemic, and it's still going on. We've all got a certain power within us to do something. Now we're all here today to make a difference. So therefore, none of us here are relying on the government. We're relying on each other, our people. So therefore, we're all part of the same village.
I'm always told that I'm just going to stay together. Outside, maybe, inside, no. Gradually, over the last 6 years, pieces of my heart have been taken away. I lost my mum. That she was the one for the family. I hold my children together. I look after my dad. When you lose one person, it's a domino effect on the rest. But people don't see that.
Like when he died, I let us know. People look at me now and say, oh, you look well, you know, you're strong, but they don't know what's going on inside of me.
Facts.
I've got a sickness called fibromyalgia where I get pain in my bones and my muscles, and sometimes I can't even get up off bed. Sometimes I don't comb my hair, I just brush it. And I don't show emotions. So, well, it's the worst thing for a mother to bury her child.
They know, and I know, they can do way much more. It doesn't have to be them personally, but it's like you can invest in different communities already doing work for communities. So you have a lot of churches already putting work into the community, invest in them, because they can reach out to you. They will have youth leaders as well, or invest in people that are just going out there doing it. It's like they're putting their money towards protection when the real protection is investing in communities. That's the best protection, because you're preventing youth from getting into violence.
If you help a youth understand his own emotions, and you help a youth understand his own feelings, and you help him understand why he behaves a certain type of way, and then he can understand it to a core. By doing that, you help him understand other people's emotions, you help them understand other people's feelings, and then taking them two things into consideration, you help them make their decisions, because they're taking all of this into consideration. Nowadays, they don't know how to control their emotions.
These places are invaluable. Alright, so stay lost. The Samuel Field down there, there's a lot of life-saving equipment in there, tourniquets, anything you need to stop a police. Right, they need to be everywhere. They need to be on every street corner.
I've been really inspired by a lot of moms and women and men. I want to mention them. Farah from their father Amnesty. You've got organizations like Farah Family. You've got a guy in Woolwich named Ryan. You've got a grandma named Julie Taylor that fundraised non-stop for the bleeding kids. We've got Byron, Zoe Scooks, and Byron is his mom. Reese and his mom Charlotte from Northampton. It's just too much of us though. Why do I have to have mom that lost their friends? Wouldn't we be friends like looking out for our children and celebrate their future? We're here, they're gone. It's not life for us. They need to do something about it.
One stabbing on our streets is one stabbing too many. We are dedicated to tackling knife crime and serious youth violence. This is also why officers are committed to diversionary work and working with partners, which include youth groups, local authorities, charities, schools, the health service, to divert young people away from violence. Knife crime hasn't stopped. We've got more deaths which have been happening with our youth, and our government isn't doing enough. And that's why we're here, to just make sure our voices aren't forgotten, because we don't want more lives to be lost. Too many lives are being lost, and we deserve youth to live out their full lives, have the opportunities that they deserve.
Do we not now have to wonder, is anyone in government really taking knife crime seriously? I do strongly believe that action speaks louder than words. We have been hearing a lot, but seen very little progress. Evidence speaks for itself. If you have a problem in your community and you'd like to talk about it to Urban News London, then contact us on urbannewslondon@gmail.com. Thank you.